What's up? So, yeah, wow.
You should have done that when the people were walking past.
I should have. They'd have been like, what?
They would have probably started running past.
So, Rona's been with us for a while, and she needs to go home. She really does.
We're over.
But Rona has helped Miss Terry clean up my garage. Yes, I said that. She cleaned up my garage.
Well, I worked on your garage. I mean, I don't think there's any chance of it being clean.
Yeah, when you live in one spot for 28 years, you gather up a few extra things. I'm not going to call it junk.
Of course not.
It's just, it's spare parts.
That you might need later?
I might need those later. That half a can of varnish over there, you never know. I might need that, even though it's like a gel at this point.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't finished. Of course, there's some things that aren't open, like hazardous dumps, like hazardous material dumps are not open yet. Waiting on those.
But since the state of Oklahoma is essentially open, I mean, they're calling it phase 2, but I mean, for all intents and purposes,
it's open.
It's pretty much nothing you can't do now. So I've got a couple of things to help get this mess a little bit more organized, and so we're gonna take a road trip and head on over to Lowe's, and I gotta stop by an auto parts shop and a couple other stops. It's kind of like we live like 40 miles away from town. We're just gonna make it a one-day trip.
Yeah.
And yes, as she is displaying, you can call us sheeple or whatever, you know, simple-minded name you can come up with. I prefer the term responsible. We are going to be wearing our masks when we're out amongst the masses. But you don't care about any of that. What does it have to do with RVs?
Wow, this place is packed. A little nervous about going in. I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm not seeing a whole lot of masks. Oh, there's one. There's not one.
No, he's got one. It's on his chin.
Oh, okay. Now, is that a beard or
no,
a
it's
mask?
A mask.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I see.
So
yeah.
that's 3 total.
Okay, so 2 out of 3 people have masks. That's not too bad, I guess. As long as the third person doesn't cough in my face.
Yeah. We wear ours, by the way, to keep other people safe. These things aren't going to keep us safe. We just wish everybody would wear them so everybody would keep everybody safe.
Enough of that crap.
Oh, happy stuff now?
Happy stuff.
Okay.
So, you know, we got a list of stuff we got to get today. We got to go out and get today. But there is actually a couple of things that I need to order online because I got our road trips kind of planned out for this summer. Finally got them planned out for this summer. I was beginning to wonder if we were going to go anywhere this summer, but now it looks like we're going to be able to go. The two things I need to order online, and this will tell you a little bit about, you know, what our road trips are going to be like. I've got to get tie downs.
Okay, now let's not tell them, get TMI on this.
She had to go there. She always does.
You paused. I thought that was my opening.
So I got to get some tie downs, and I need to get some helmet communicators for the motorcycles so that
our helmets won't be bored and they can talk to each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically so that when she falls off, she can tell me and I'll know the location to send the ambulance.
That's sweet.
Hey.
That's romantic.
Thank you. First trip this summer looks like it's going to be at the end of June. I'm kind of putting it off a little bit to let, you know, Rona do her thing.
Or them stop Rona doing her thing. That'd be good too.
We're, you know, most of our vacations are spent heading out to national parks or big old huge nice theme parks, but little bit different for this first trip because national parks are still kind of in the awakening stage, I guess is the best way to put it. So I hadn't seen my mom and dad in 13 forevers, it seems like, and I really want to get out and see them. So we are going to head out to Russellville, Arkansas, which is still about an hour from mom and dad's, but we're going to take the motorcycle out there with us, ride over to mom and dad's a couple of days that week, and the other days that week we'll just do some riding around and exploring some, you know, awesome roads, awesome motorcycle roads.
Pretty area.
Beautiful country, and there's some landmarks and things that we can stop by and see. So we're going to spend a week doing that. That's why I got to get the tie downs, and so we can pull the motorcycle out there on a trailer behind the motorhome. Unfortunately, not going to be staying at a state park because since I'll have that motorcycle trailer, I want to pull through because I don't want to stop, unload the motorcycle, unload the trailer, walk the trailer into the campsite, then back into, because it doesn't matter what time of day or night I do that, there's going to be 14 people behind me waiting for me to get that motorhome out of their way.
This is actually the exact reason we don't flat tow our car too. It's just a pain.
Dolly tow.
Yeah. Oh, we do flat. I should say this is the exact reason that we dolly tow our car too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We flat tow. Okay, I'm giving up. Just.
This is why she doesn't talk a whole lot.
Oh my word! I can't believe I just did that. You can cut that part out.
Oh, absolutely not. So we're going to spend a week in Russellville, Arkansas, at a private campground, at a commercial campground, private campground.
Haha, you messed it up too.
Actually, I didn't. There's several ways you can refer to it.
No,
she's just trying to cover up. So we'll be staying there for about a week and just enjoying the motorcycle and my mom and dad. I'm not going to tell you which order. You're asking me silly questions.
It's weird.
Yeah, so we got our supply run done. That was interesting. I didn't realize that one of the items that disappeared off the shelves was shelving material.
Everybody is staying home and they're fixing things and they're cleaning things. So if it has anything to do with beautifying or cleaning or reorganizing, you can expect to have trouble. Now you know.
Okay, now I know. So our trip to Russellville, Arkansas, nothing has been reserved yet. We're still kind of in the planning stages. I think I know where we're going to stay and how long and when we're going to get there and get in the motorcycle trailer and all that. I might button that up this week. Quit it?
I need to grow my hair out so I can do that.
Every video, guys, every one of them, she's going to make fun of me at some point.
You're just kind of fun.
But our August trip to Rocky Mountain National Park, I did make reservations last week.
Made reservations to a park that's not open right now.
Yeah, not open yet. What they're talking about doing right now, at least for the first phase of opening, which is, I believe they said they want to open May 27th. And during that first phase, it's going to be a reservation only situation, and they're only going to allow, I think they said 4,500 people in each day.
I'd be surprised if the shuttles are running.
Well, they said the shuttles were going to be limited to 15 people per bus, and they're not clear on whether the hiker shuttle from Estes Park into Rocky Mountain National Park is going to be running. I kind of doubt it, since it's going to be like a reservation on, it's not just reserving the day, it's reserving the time that you enter the park. So they're trying to keep traffic coming into the park down too. So anytime, I believe what they're proposing is between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. Now I don't know what happens between you know, 6 p.m. and 5 a.m. I don't know if it's just they open it up or if they close the gates. I don't know. But that's what they're proposing. They still have to get it cleared with the Department of Interior.
And you know, Rocky Mountain National Park has always had a limit. They close down certain trails in certain areas. Whenever,
well, Bear Lake,
yeah.
When the parking lot fills up, they close it. And
right, so you can't even go down there and like turn around though. I mean,
they turn you around at the gate, as a matter of fact. It'll be interesting, but like I mentioned in a prior video, the reason we're going back to Rocky Mountain National Park is because it's a familiar haunt for us. I mean, we have been there multiple times. We love the place. We know our way around the place. So even if there's a day or several days that we can't get into the park, we know what we can do and where to go outside of the park and still just have a blast there in the mountains.
And we aren't going to be going, oh man, I really wanted to go in that visitor center, because we've been in that visitor center 30 times and every other one.
Countless times we've been in every visitor center in the national park. So yeah, honestly, I am excited about getting back out there. I really am. I love that place.
Yeah, we've been trying to get out of our comfort zone. I think we've talked to you about that, and we've done it. We've done really, really well, and we've had fun, but we still like our comfort zone. We're still comfortable in our comfort zone.
We still enjoy it, people. So yeah, and the tentative plan is to rent a trailer for those 2 weeks and take the motorcycle out there with us and really kind of experience the park in a different way than we have in the past.
And our daughter and her family might be going with us.
They might.
It's fun.
It's kind of a, you know, with the kids, it's kind of a...
see how work goes and stuff.
Well, I've told them...
Oh, you're talking about how we feel, but yeah.
I've told them before, if they know we're going, then they're invited. Yeah. I mean, if we don't want them to go, we won't tell them we're going.
and that's not any vacations. I don't think we've ever had a vacation where we didn't tell them. But we might have a weekend that we just, let's just have quiet.
Yeah, just disappear for the weekend.
But usually we like to have them along.
Yeah, it's fun.
We like our kids.
Still having family, extended family. I mean, it's extended from her and I, you know, empty nesters. It's fun having them along. It's a little different. It's
look at that bird with the orange tummy right there.
Yeah.
See it? It's cool.
Yeah. It's hard to explain to the kids that you don't have to hang out with us all day long without it coming across as we don't want you to hang out with us all day long.
Because we love them to hang out with us all day long, but we don't want them to feel like they're stuck.
It's still a difficult thing to try to communicate that to them, and it's understandable. I don't want to hurt their feelings. They don't want to hurt her feelings. They don't care about mine.
He doesn't have any feelings.
But you know, one of the things I look forward to is you know, going on vacation with friends and family and doing our own thing during the day, and just kind of hooking up around the campfire and talking about what we did, you know. That way nobody is worried about the other party, you know. Do they want to pull over at this overlook, or I guess we'd better pull over at this overlook. I really don't want to. It's a boring overlook, but you know, it's that type of situation.
But also hiking with them is so much fun.
Oh, it's a blast. It is a blast going hiking with the kids, especially taking them to trails that we really love and they've never been on, and being able to share that experience. It's awesome. But
this bird is gorgeous, y'all, so I'm sorry if I'm...
Hold on a second. Let's see if I can get the bird.
It might be... Is that an Oriole?
Yeah.
It's just a really deep colored...
Let's see.
It goes back to us now.
There he goes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know, I can't tell if it's focusing on it or not.
He keeps trying. He keeps posing for you in different spots. We don't get that many Orioles in Oklahoma. They're not that. Oh look, we're just zoomed in on really close. Can you see our pores?
Yeah, Rocky Mountain National Park in August, Arkansas next month. We got our summer planned out, assuming Rona doesn't get really ticked off and do something extreme.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I hope y'all are keeping safe, staying healthy, and we'll catch y'all down the trail.
He loves his mask.